Hello and welcome to the Bayside Farm Podcast. I'm Atsue and this is Cameron.
Hi.
Today we are going to talk about choosing the seed for next year.
So what are we looking at now?
We are looking at the seed catalog from our kind of local Tokita seed company.
Yeah, they're a company that we regularly use.
Mm-hmm.
They produce good seeds and
So you
local.
you can check online. They have online catalog to check out free, so you can catch up with us while you are checking online. And now we are checking kale page.
Yeah. So we've got a couple of different types of kale. We've got the curly kale CG.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that CG
I don't know.
or what's the
stands
meaning of
for.
it? What's the meaning of it?
Oh, this one for winter. It's really cold season.
Mm-hmm.
The kale the leaf getting hard, but this one is still soft. Well, still hard, but it's not like a dry.
Yeah.
It's more soft.
It's better than other ones.
Yeah. And Carino Kale Verde, which is quite like original, like a general kale. And also we got Carino Kale HG. It's for summertime.
Yeah.
And how do you explain this chart?
Well, the chart that if you do go and have a look on the website, you'll see a chart with a box with a bunch of numbers and some lines on it. The numbers basically represent the months of the year, from 1 being January to 12 being December.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little round dot which means the planting time, or the seed planting time.
Yeah.
And a kind of a black bar which kind of represents the harvesting time.
Mm-hmm.
So
And this triangle
what is
is
that?
for planting.
Yeah.
Like a baby.
Yeah, planting the seedlings into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Next one. So we got like a stick broccoli and
Some rucola.
wild rucola. They call selvatica.
We're going to try that maybe. Yeah.
And some types of basil.
Yeah. I'd like to have a little... We didn't do too well with the basil this year.
Nah.
I want to do it again.
Yeah, definitely. And what's this? Finocchio.
Fennel is
yes.
the English word. I don't really like fennel. It actually becomes a bit of a weed, so you've got to be careful with it. But
Really?
I'm not a fan of it. Some people like it. It's a little bit like cilantro, right? People love it or people hate it.
Yeah.
And fennel is exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's one of those love-hate relationships.
And beetroot.
Yep. I'd like to do some more beetroot.
Yeah, our winter beetroot isn't that good as springtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe temperature.
Especially this year, maybe it just didn't. The temperatures weren't good enough this year. It was a bit. We've had a long kind of warm autumn.
Yeah, I thought that would be good for them, but not really.
Not really. Yeah, butternuts.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll do some more this year. Next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
And white eggplant.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those white eggplant. They're so nice.
Yeah. How do you eat this?
Well, probably our favourite one would be the karaage. Yeah.
Like a...
Sort of like a... what? It's hard to explain it, isn't it? Like
Is it?
Well, karaage, if you don't know what it is, it's hard to explain it right. But yeah, basically fried.
Right.
Fried.
Yeah. This one. And some tomatoes.
Yeah.
We want to do some. We love fried green tomato, so we would do a little bit like regular tomato, and some small ones. Yeah. And here, peppers.
Chili peppers. They went well this year, I think. They were a bit of a success, I think.
Yeah. And this Tokita seed company made quite funny name on each seed. Like this jalapeno, they don't call jalapeno. They call salsa de umai.
It's like delicious in salsa.
Yeah. And this Serrano type, they call Mexicana.
Yeah. Well, maybe the name has there's some kind of legal restrictions on it. I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe that's why these are Kohai F1.
Yeah. So
How do you explain the F1?
Well, an F1 is a hybrid seed. And basically hybrid means two varieties of different, say for example chili peppers. Two varieties of chili peppers have been blended together to create a different variety, say for example for flavor or for seasonal hardiness. And that F1 means first generation. Yeah. And those are different to what we would call heirloom seeds, which are basically passed down from generation to generation. It's the same thing, one after the other. So if you take a heirloom seed and take their seeds from it, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the same thing the next season.
Yeah.
Whereas with an F1, the quality diminishes, or even the type of the size or flavor will actually be different from the seeds that you take from an F1. So it's not the same as genetic modification, but it is a little bit sneaky from the point of view, from a business point of view.
Well,
sometimes you want to be able to take the seeds and use them again, but you have to buy new seeds all the time. So
well, actually, in that case, if you really, really want this type of seeds, you have to find their parent. Yeah. And then you do the same. Then you can make it salsa de umai your own.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be really, really hard work.
That's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, so thanks for the seed company to make this easy for farmers. Yeah,
and I mean, the quality of the seeds is usually very good when they do that. They do choose they choose the right seeds, and they choose the right varieties, and so it's a good quality control.
At the same time, I really like how do you say, like romangar, like having seed for generation and generation, which is quite fun and really, really like having hope for next year. So I like to also do keep seeds. Like
that's the nice thing about having the heirloom seeds, isn't it?
Yeah. So heirloom seed we call koteishu.
Right.
So if you are looking for like keeping seed at the shop, you can ask shopkeeper where is it.
Can you say that again?
Koteishu.
Okay.
Or people have some trouble, or there's not, how do you say, there's nothing on the...
There's no clear description on the packets, is there?
On the packets, no. Like you can say ikse, something ikse, or even there's nothing, no mark, which is heirloom.
Yeah, basically, if there's no mark telling you, it means that it is an heirloom.
Yeah.
I think by law they're required to mention that they are F1, aren't they?
Yeah.
So if there's no mark, it means that they are heirloom, generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for today.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening for our podcast.
And if you want to buy any of our products, please come to see you in Fusa, or you can visit our website for home delivery. But be aware this is only available in Japan.
Yeah, one thing we forgot to.
What's that?
We are still choosing seed. If you have any request on our field,
if there's any requests for things that you'd like us to try and grow or to sell, then please let us know and we'll have a think about it. And so let us know if there's anything that you think would be nice to buy.
Yeah.
So, thanks again.
Thanks
and
again.
See you next time.
See you.